When a small-town teacher tried to rewrite American history. My 9-year-old daughter Chloe came home from school last week, completely heartbroken. She loves everything about the American Revolution. She reads biographies for fun, and she knows her stuff. But her new history teacher, Mr. Davies, told her 4th grade class that George Washington grew up in a massive British castle. Chloe politely raised her hand and explained that Washington actually grew up on a modest plantation called Fairy Farm. She even mentioned a documentary we watched together last month. But Mr. Davies just laughed and said, "Well, Chloe, documentaries are made for television. Textbooks are made for facts." When she tried to show him her favorite biography the next morning, that he confiscated it. He called it a classroom distraction and made Chloe write, "I will not disrespect my teacher's knowledge," 50 times on the chalkboard. I was furious. I emailed the principal, but she just gave me the standard bureaucratic runaround. That's when I realized I had to handle this the Texas way. See, my cousin is a curator at Mount Vernon, the actual George Washington estate. I called him up, and 3 days later, we caught Mr. Davies completely off guard. We walked right into his classroom during 3rd period, holding a laptop. My cousin logged into a live, private, virtual tour, specifically for Chloe's class. He guided the students through the historic grounds and showed them exactly how the early Americans lived. One little boy raised his hand and asked, "Wait, so there's no castle?" My cousin smiled and said, "Nope, just a simple wooden house." Mr. Davies looked like he wanted the floor to swallow him whole. The principal, who had walked in to see the commotion, forced him to hand Chloe's book back, right then and there. Now, Chloe's book sits proudly on her desk. And Mr. Davies? Well, he's spending his weekend at a mandatory curriculum workshop, learning that sometimes the students actually do know best.